Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Kahuna right here on YouTube. And you know what? So I decided to actually do this, but this time I'm actually gonna I, last night I was watching my Overwatch stream, and I was kind of peeved that I heard a lot of voiceovers and stuff like that. Repeating on, so I'm turning down some game audio to have less of that in there. Enough for you guys to hear, but enough to hear over me. So I really want you to hear me when I speak, cause I couldn't barely tell I was talking or not last night. So this is my first talk and play. This number one, and oh my god, we have so many topics. Now I understand that a lot of people might get a little bit fussy over the game I chose to play tonight, but let's be honest here, man. I need something that I don't have to concentrate on 100%. So, okay, let me go ahead and see what areas have I not done. Okay, so we're gonna go jump straight into this, and our first topic is going to be Sonic Mania. So, as you guys know, I'm a big Sonic fanboy, and for a long time I've been wanting to talk about Sonic Mania, but not enough details have not been given to us. Yeah, there was a leaked screenshot of a new stage, and yeah, what's that stage name? Flying Battery Zone has been announced for it. That's all that we had in the past few days. So yeah, but today a new trailer has freaking appeared, and guess what? The leak release date that was set in stone, like from a couple of people. Guess what? It's true. It's just a true release date. They said August 15th. Oh my god! Let me talk about that trailer. So much that trailer had me hype as crap. I don't know what to talk about that trailer, but it reminded me so much of Sonic CD. Like, I really love the animation. It looked like a cleaner version of the Sonic CD animations, and I freaking loved it. I'm freaking gassed over it. I mean, I uploaded to Instagram and Facebook. I recorded it with my phone off my iPad, and I just recorded and I uploaded to Facebook and Instagram, and I was just, I almost shredded a tear over that game. I kid you not, that game looks fantastic. Not only did they confirm that freaking Stardust Speedway is coming back, and a lot of people has gotten it wrong, but that wasn't bad future, that was present. That was not that wasn't present, that was past. That was past. I don't remember Good Future, but I do remember the song and the Good Future song, and I remember how it looks. But I think that was past. I think that's the past of freaking. Yeah, I remember these controls right quick. Give me a minute. But okay, yeah, back to what I was saying. It's past tense. Started Speedway that they showed off, and I just love the piranha plants that they added to the game. I was like, what the world? That is crazy. I like what they're doing with the stage. It looks like it's gonna be more challenging, but I'm glad to see Starter Speedway coming back. Excellent with me. I love it. So for Starter Speedway coming back, there was also some more footage of Flying Battery Zone. And oh my god, the animation for these games are top notch. I mean, good lord, they are doing a lot for Sonic, man. I just loving it, man. This Sonic Mania has been that game that a lot of people take for granted. But guess what, man? It's been a good game for a long time. I'm glad that it's almost here. It's almost here. It comes out August 15th. And I was fanboying over this today. You should have seen how my reaction would have been. I should have done a reaction video to it. I was at work. I couldn't watch the trailer at work. I was like, hold up. Hold up. This trailer, it can't be real. But you know what? I am like happy for the trailer. I love the trailer so much, man. It just to my voice, man. Good lord, I can sit here and go all day about that freaking trailer, man. But God me, man, that trailer. So Sonic Mania comes out on August 15th. I already have the special edition pre-ordered for Nintendo Switch. Yes, even though I don't have a Switch yet, I don't have a Switch. I was being all honest. I don't have a Switch, but even though I don't have one, I freaking can't wait. I already pre-ordered my copy for that game. So, with that in mind, my next topic. Sonic Mania didn't take that long. My next topic. Now, I'm about to go on a quick rant here, and I think I think y'all gonna hear what I'm talking about, man. I swear, I heard this story so many times over so many places on YouTube that I think that it's warranted for this. Okay, so we have a buddy named EA. You feel me? A lot of Nintendo fans love EA. Well, I just told you a story. A lot of Nintendo fans hate EA, but let me get this out the way. Man, we done seen them do us dirty over the years. Give us arcade versions of the simulation games. Then seen them, how can I say? They have freaking botched releases, release unfinished games to us, man. It's crazy, man. What EA has done to us as Nintendo fans, I don't know what to say anymore, man. I don't know what to say. So basically, what's going on with EA is the fact that people they sent out a press release to a lot of people, and it has Nintendo's they have FIFA 18 listed, but they don't have Nintendo, but they don't have it listed for Nintendo Switch. FIFA 18 not listed for Nintendo Switch, but they do have EA Sports FIFA for Nintendo Switch. Now that has a lot of people concerned. All right, that has a lot of people concerned about freaking the FIFA game that's coming. I mean, like it's kind of, how can I say, like upsetting that that we're hearing about FIFA, but it's not 18. Well, it seems like it's not going to be 18, which is my main concern. So, FIFA 18, we may not get the full game. That's where everybody's getting their big concerns from, which I understand. You want to see FIFA 18 on the Switch. I do. I know I do. So a lot of people are basically. Let me get these right quick because I always mess up. See, I always mess up. But we are straight to jump to conclusions. Now, I was wrong for jumping to conclusions with freaking Capcom, and I'll admit that right on cue because I didn't know what Capcom was doing. Plus, it was a mistranslation, and then they came out and proved us all right, which I should have been more like sincere for. But with EA, it's an ongoing thing. I'm about to bring some past experiences, but I'm going to use the Wii U since it's the biggest, excuse. Since it's the biggest excuse. Now we can say that the system didn't sell well, but guess what? I just can't stand what EA did. All right. So let me go ahead and describe to you all the problems with the EA games that was on with the Wii U games. Okay, Mass Effect 3. It got sold at $60, with the collection being $60 on other platforms, but Wii U's Mass Effect 3 was $60 on its own. You feel me? So guess what version sold more? That version. Okay. Need for Speed Most Wanted You. While it was a perfect port, guess what happened? EA was also developing Need for Speed Rivals for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. And guess what Wii U got? Most Wanted U. So that was the problem with freaking EA then. That's the problem why that game excelled. There was another Need for Speed game in development while that game was being put out on the Wii U. So let's go to Madden. Madden 13. Broken as heck port. I have it for Wii U and I have it for PS3. If I knew how to put comparison videos together, I can show you how that looks. That's why Madden 13 didn't sell as well on Wii U as it did on other consoles. And I was so excited too because I love the Madden series. I really love the games. I bought the game because of the fact that it looked like it was going to be a game where I can use my touchpad to audible my plays. And you know what? While I was right, the game was just so buggy that it sucked. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry, I'll go quiet right here. It's just the fact that I always mess up on these so much. You see, I didn't get no perfect, but I always mess up. But let me explain myself. So, with the FIFA port coming out, now you catch my drift. I'm giving you examples of how EA done this in the past. Let's not forget during the whole Wii era that the FIFA ports was just basically how can I say arcade versions of the games. So with FIFA this year coming out, it's only labeled as FIFA for Nintendo Switch, which got a lot of people scared. And you know what, man? I would be too. I would be too if I was a Nintendo fan, because we know in FIFA, not FIFA, EA, they do some shady crap to us Nintendo fans. So we may get a disguised /gen port of a new game, like they did with FIFA 13 on the Wii U. Remember FIFA 13? Yeah, that was FIFA 12 on Wii U, but disguised as FIFA 13. And you just gotta love how they disguised themselves with a beautiful excuse. They said, "Oh, hey, look, guess what? Hey, look, guess what? We need the Wii U to sell before we put more on that system." And you know what? I agree with that. Let's say, okay, because you know it makes sense. You need an audience to sell your games to, and the Wii U didn't have this audience yet. But when you look at what they was doing behind the lines, then you can see what kind of crap that EA was pulling. All right. So, enough about that. But let me sum it up. Whatever EA is doing with the FIFA, the game that's coming to Switch, all Nintendo fans want is to see it, you know, be the same as other versions. Which a lot of people say, hey, it can't do that because the Switch ain't powerful enough. But yet and still, there is evidence that has been proven, and that the Switch can go up against and hold its own against PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in terms of power. Let's look at indie games like Snake Pass, which looks in some cases better than their Xbox One and PlayStation 4 counterparts. Right? The weaker system has a better looking game in some areas. Yes, that is true about Snake Pass. So whatever EA gives us, because we just can't accept it. Because when you look at it, look at 2K and what they're doing with 2K18 for the Switch. They're giving us a full-on version. Well, it's not confirmed full-on version, but they're giving us a version with special editions. We don't get that on Switch that often, do we? Heck no. So it's a breath of fresh air to see that. It's a breath of fresh air to see that, like, really. this rant has gone kind of long enough. My point is that EA, as a third-party developer, man, you're gonna be developing on the Switch. You're gonna want me. You're gonna want me to buy your games. As a consumer, you're gonna want me to buy your games, right? Well, I will buy your games if you do right by Nintendo fans. That is the promise. If you give us a full game of FIFA 18, then I will buy it. I'm seriously that just uncalled for what they do, man. I understand that your games is not the best right now, and things ain't looking too bright. But guess what, man? It still warrants at least trying this time. Like, look at Bandai Namco and 2K. They're doing a great job. Look at Square Enix. Square Enix over here representing, man, with the Dragon Quest. Look how much Dragon Quest is coming. We got Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2. Dragon Quest 10 coming. A supposed port of Dragon Quest on 11. That's a lot of Dragon Quest. And guess what? With the Dragon Quest Heroes, guess what? Guess what? The thing is, they're giving us Dragon Quest 1 and 2 in one package. That's crazy, right? So what I'm trying to say is, Dragon Quest right now, man. What I'm trying to say is third parties right now. It's kind of, how can I say, in the air for third parties, man. Especially when it comes to EA, man. So EA, whatever you're doing with FIFA, you just better just get it right, please. Just try. Just try. So on to the big meat of this whole discussion. Let's talk some EA. Not EA. E3. Let's talk some E3. So, E3. What can we expect from E3 this year from Nintendo? Let me go ahead and be honest with you. I'm going to go off with a personal one that I do truly want. Okay? So, Metroid got its, how can I say, quote unquote, trilogy. Metroid got its trilogy. I want Donkey Kong to get his second trilogy. I want Donkey Kong to get his last game from Retro. But at the same time, I do want Retro to be working on Metroid Prime. Whatever Metroid game they're working on, just make it a good Metroid game. Right? While Metroid Prime Federation Force was decent, I feel that it didn't have enough to, carry on the story that they tried to pull for Metroid Prime 3. But I do like Metroid Prime Federation Force, but I don't think it was awesome. But I want to go ahead and be honest with you. If it's worth anything, I would like them to try to go back to the Metroid the M formula. Just give us another way to upgrade Samus, but without the weird controls. I think everybody would have been awesome. Would have been very good if they didn't try to cut away that made a freaking Metroid with other M. It did cut away a lot of stuff like item gaming, the missiles, the music, all that good stuff, man. You just don't cut away from Metroid like that, bruh. You just don't do that, bruh. That's how. That's what I want from E3 for Nintendo, man. So while we're on the subject of Paper Mario, which I am playing, let's talk about freaking Paper Mario. So I do want a Paper Mario game. I do want a second Paper Mario game. Another one, by the way. I do want it brand new, no ports. Color Splash is good where it is. What's the other game? Sticker Star is good where it is, and no more Thousand Year Door. So I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna get right with you on this one. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door is not the only freaking Paper Mario game to exist. So when fans keep requesting do Paper Mario style, this, that, and just do it in Thousand Year Door style, I just want to beat somebody in the head because they keep using that one game as a reference. If they're going to do a new Paper Mario, try to do something unique with it. While I do want the old formula back, and I do think Color Splash has a great formula for itself, freaking heck, my boy, give me a Paper Mario game that is really original in style and concept. It can use the old battle system, but give it its own little flavor. Alright? So, there you have it for that. So, my next thing on the prediction is I want to see more levels announced for Super, not Super Mario, yeah, Super Mario Odyssey, actually. I want to see more a new level announced for that game. It's been a long time, and I'm glad that they're dedicating E3 to the game, man. It really warrants me like how much they gotta show off. I mean, the presentation is like an hour freaking long, so I really can't wait to see how that game has shaping up over the course of 2017. Man, it's been like the last time we heard about it was 2000. I'm about to say 2017 again. Oh God, me and my not speaking. But I want to see what they. I want to really know what they have to show for Super Mario Super Mario Odyssey. I really want to know what they have in store. I really want to see a new level. I want to know more about the story. Like, why is Bowser marrying Peach? Well, oh crap! Oh, screw you, bastard! That's what the card I needed. Well, I do want to see more about the story. I want to see the new mechanics, what they're bringing into Odyssey. I want to know more about that hat. More importantly, I want to know more about that hat, though. What significance do that hat have to the story of Odyssey? So that's another thing on my E3 prediction. Another thing is I want to see more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I still haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I've been meaning to get that on the eShop on my Wii U or get it on my new 3DS. I don't know. I'm still debating on how I really want it. So as long as I get to experience the game, I got Xenoblade Chronicles X, which a game, dang, that I really haven't touched. Like, I bought it and I haven't touched it, and I've been thinking about playing it, but man, I gotta really play that game again. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I really want to see more about that. Okay, so my next prediction is, to be honest with you, Sakurai hand is hurting right now. Sakurai hand is really hurting right now, and he needs his break. So I don't think Smash Bros is coming, not yet. But I do think Sakurai gonna mention something Smash Bros at E3. I do think that we're gonna hear something Smash Bros at E3. Is it a port, or is the Switch gonna get its own individual Smash game? I don't want them to break tradition like they did with Mario Kart, because now we're stuck playing like those courses for the next 4 years. So it's my I don't know. I'm so conflicted on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's crazy because we're stuck with that game for like another freaking generation, and that game it with Mario Party, not Mario Party, Mario Kart. It just goes by generations for handheld and freaking console. Now that the console and handheld is wrapped up in one package, I don't think we're gonna see another one. So with Smash Bros, if they do a Smash Bros port, I really had to think about this one for the longest. if they do a Smash Bros. Port, then I had to worry about like we're gonna be seeing those games for another generation, and I do want another Smash Bros. Game. I do want another Smash Bros. Game, man. Like beyond this, like I want a new one already. Smash 4, I played with death. Let's move on. Like I don't want no more Wii U ports, man. For now on, straight up new games. I don't care. I don't care no more. Straight up new games. That's all I want. So with that being said, what else can I say about E3? I guess I can talk about the third party. Okay, so I think Nintendo's gonna have a third party real at E3. I think Nintendo's gonna have a third party reel showing off all the third party games that should be coming to Switch. I can't wait to see what third party games are coming to Switch. You know, Nintendo has worked hard to get these third parties on board. I want to see how hard that work paid off. So far, I'm already liking the lineup for this year because we got Monster Hunter and Double X coming out. We got more Dragon Quest coming out. Sonic Mania, Sonic Forces, Dragon Ball Z, Skyrim 2K. That stuff is getting me excited, and I want to see more of that stuff. That good stuff. So they do have a third party reel. I want to see what else they got in store for us. One of the games that I do really want to come to Switch is Assassin's Creed, the next one. I don't care about Unity. I didn't care for Syndicate because you know why? Both of those games was, in my opinion, mediocre at best. I'm just being real here. I thought those games wasn't Assassin's Creed, and I thought that was moving far too into modern times. You know. So with that said, what else can I say? Okay, so there is some personal ones that I do want, and you know, all of my personal wants come from Nintendo, but mostly from third party. Like I do like for the Switch, I just want to see Nintendo push the Switch a bit more harder than they are doing. I want to see Nintendo convince people that the Switch is the console to play this year. That is what I want for them to do, and if they can do that successfully, I would be freaking amazed by what they can do with the Switch, man. It would be amazing to see. So I want Nintendo to be this year, the end all year for convincing people to get the Switch. They already got people convinced with games like Splatoon, ARMS, freaking Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8. It's crazy. It's so refreshing to see these games open up on a console that a lot of people thought was doomed to fail, but it's just go to show that with the right games and the right functionality or quote unquote gimmick, that you can actually make a fantastic system that actually works. Like I said, I made a video on this a long time ago, and I guess I can say it again. Oh, I got 100 here. I guess I can say it again, but I'm pretty sure that the Switch is on the road to success. Again, I said it before, it's that console that you can take with you on your daily lives. It fits into a, how can I say, a casual gamer and a pro gamer's lifestyle. How many times have we had to go to hotel rooms and we had to hook up our systems? And now there's these hotels with these old TVs in it. A lot of times. And, you know, in the Switch, it's that console to solve that problem. Like, hey, look, we got an old TV here. Hey, screw that. Let me go ahead and just, you know, just pull out my Switch and play it in handheld mode. I mean, I got my charger, I got my dock, I got the whole bag here. And that's what the end all with Switch is. So I do want Nintendo's E3 to be mainly focused on the Switch. Unlike with the Wii U. Let me be honest with you. Nintendo's biggest flaw with the Wii U was his advertisement. Everybody knows this. It wasn't the power of the system. It was how they couldn't convince people to buy the console. But how can you convince them to buy a console when they're up and confused about the console? You know what I mean? So with that in mind, man, it's kind of mind-boggling just to see how far Nintendo has put with this console, and it's in their efforts are showing how much, and at E3 it's going to be even more exciting to see, because this is the test that Nintendo has to pull out, man. If they want to get people on board with the Nintendo Switch, they're going to have some hefty hitters at E3 in terms of games and stuff like that. And I know that's a big term, but it's gonna be it'll be a big battle for Nintendo at E3, man. You're bringing your new console at E3, and you're ready to talk about the juicy games that's gonna be on that console. You need to bring it strong. You need to bring it strongly, man. It gotta be games that people want, people need, and must-haves. You gotta have your must-haves at E3, and you know, with that, if Nintendo can do that, then they have E3. Then they have E3, and I really want to see that. So, okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up for this video. I done made my predictions on E3. I made reasonable predictions. I said Smash Bros. Maybe tease, Super Mario third party. Oh yeah, the Zelda DLC. I forgot about the Zelda DLC. I think it's gonna be shown there as well. I already talked about a potential Metroid could be in the mix. A potential Metroid could be in the mix for on Switch, which, let's face it, a lot of people are expecting because Reggie said so. Man, but I'm gonna be honest here. Okay, Reggie says, "Oh yeah, man, we expect it. Well, come to him in a year or so, something like that." He said, come see me in a year, man. Come see me in a year. And ask me those questions again and see what had happened. And you know what? I'm going to take a page from Game Explain here. They did say, yeah, Reggie, yeah. People, you said this. Now, people do remember what you said. People do remember. And they will be looking forward to seeing Metroid at E3, you know what I mean? So, what's Kim doing to my cards? What's Kim going to do to my cards? So, with that said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm really gonna wrap it up here. I think I said enough on all the. I think I gushed over a lot of Sonic Mania. I think I gave EA a real filing. So, for if you're just now peeping in and just see what the stream is about, let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown. Okay, so Sonic Mania, love the trailer, like it. EA with FIFA, people are scared of their minds. They think it's going to be another EA Play game. Hope it's not, and hope EA learns his lesson with Nintendo fans this time. All right. So E3 predictions, what Nintendo need to do at E3 this year. And that's basically the rundown of what I talked about tonight. So, until then, so my next talk and play would be kind of, how can I say, about Microsoft and Sony's E3. Since I think that's, unless something else comes out that I should be talking about, I guess that's all I got to talk about tonight. Yeah, that's basically it, man. I don't have a Switch, so I can't talk about ARMS. Thank you, Nintendo, for that, bastards. Okay. So that's wrap it up for the stream, and good night.